All right, we are live with PodBrother. We're in San Diego, California. We just finished shooting an incredible film, A Side of Peaches and Honey. I have here some very talented women. Here we are, we just came. Very talented women who assembled an amazing crew. We family now because they put together this awesome crew. And Jackie and Amanda, welcome Jackie and Amanda to the PodBrother Show. Give them a big round of applause. I don't know who to start with first.
You start with the director. Go on. Yeah.
You know, okay,
yeah,
start with
the most important first.
Hold up. This is your first rodeo.
It is indeed.
Wow, your directorial debut, and we got a chance to walk you through it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did this even come to be? I mean, I know Amanda's very busy with her film stuff, and I know you're a very busy woman. How did A Side of Peaches and Honey even come about?
Well, the truth is that Amanda and I have only known each other for, maybe 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
9 weeks. Yeah. We met at Aussies in Film up in LA and have kind of become fast and firm friends. And we conceived the idea probably about 7 weeks ago.
On the 4th of July.
And you launched the Indiegogo campaign on the 4th of July.
Slide up here so you're not looking behind me.
Very auspicious day, and wrote the script, put together our production team, and 3 days ago we started filming, and we've just wrapped.
And it was
and
awesome.
I'm wrapped.
We're all wrapped up like a burrito in San Diego with cheese and extra guac.
Guac.
So now you, I worked on you with the film What Future, and you took that to Cannes. I was supposed to go to Cannes with you, but I couldn't pull the trigger on that. But we're planning on going to Cannes next year, 2015, with this film.
We are, correct, yes.
What are your ambitions for that? What are your plans?
With this film in particular for Cannes?
Yes.
You might want to ask Jackie that question.
Jackie?
She has a better overview of what.
Jackie, what's your ambitions for this film in Cannes?
We've done the short. The 10-minute short is a calling card for the feature. So yeah, we hope to be shopping it around in Cannes and hopefully creating a little bit of Oscar buzz.
You know, I feel it's got Oscar quality in it.
Quality.
From cinematic to acting to the writing, and they are very, very open to evaluating shorts for nominations for the Oscars. And I met the young lady in Cannes who is responsible for the shorts, and she's like, Kimbrough, you gotta put a short in the Oscars. I'm like, for real, Steve? She's like, yeah. I'll walk you through it.
No. We're happy to oblige.
I'm saying right now, we should start the Oscar buzz right now. I think it's quality film for Oscar.
I already got my suit ready.
We got nothing to lose. I call my girl up at the Academy and say, hey, we got a short. You said we got something good. Walk us through it. I mean, what do we got to lose, really, right?
You've never got anything to lose, Kimbrough, in this world.
Got nothing to lose in this world.
Nope.
I just got one thing to say. Lights on this side, whites on this side. Colors over here and the whites over here.
I'm in the wrong section then.
Can I just say, if you want to know what that means, you've got to see the film.
You got to see that.
Yes.
You know, I had somebody actually come up to me and say, do you mind if it's okay if we call you colored? And I said, no, I don't mind if you don't mind if I call you uncolored. Because y'all uncolored people sometimes don't know how to call colored people.
What is the correct terminology, actually? That's good that you brought that up. What do you prefer?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
That's it. Excuse me,
tall, dark, and sexy
handsome.
people. You, the tall, dark, sexy one that snatched that purse. He's the one. You saw who robbed the liquor store? You tall, dark, and handsome. That's all I know. It was the tall, dark, and handsome mofos out there robbing them liquor stores. You don't say colored no more. No, but I like the way that how you guys address that in the film, because it's. I don't want to give anything away, but you addressed a few issues, and you have to watch it to see. It's one thing right after another. It's charming, and it's intelligent, and it's provocative, and it's in my opinion, a water cooler piece of work. That you watch it, And at the office the next day, you know, you're gonna have a little water cooler talk.
Should we tell the viewers what the log line is so they know what
Yes.
it's about?
You
Yeah.
can do that. Plug the log line, yeah.
Plug the log line.
Okay, well, it's a black and
You have to
white.
talk into that mic.
Yeah, see these Kiwis, I don't know.
You know.
It's a black and white dark comedy about two waitresses in the 50s who foil the Russians to retain vital atomic American secrets.
Peaches and honey.
A side of
That's
peaches
just-
and honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's their name. That's their nickname, right?
That's the girls' names.
That's their actual names. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was, you know, it was a real treat, like working with you girls on this, and the
Again.
entire crew. We got some cast and crew that's going to come, and you get a chance to meet them. I got to give props to my man Muggsy over here. I'm sorry, you pass that over to him. We'll come back to you in a second, but
Yeah.
you can tell he's a DJ. He got
Well, I'm trying to plug everybody back home where they can get the podcast going on right now. But go ahead. Ask me anything you want.
Okay, I understand that you know your way around the ones and twos, and you got the iwis.
Yeah, a little bit. It almost sounds like ever too.
That's reverse spin for you
Oh
people
my
who don't know what that
God.
is.
This is what we've had to deal with 3 days. Mm-hmm.
So, how did you land on this project, man? Because you were a pleasure. Like, you know, my assistant, my sound assistant, had a toothache. Again, the first day it was cool. Second, call me, you know, like 4 o'clock in the morning. Can't make it. Got a toothache. How you gonna get a toothache working on a side of peaches and honey, Oscar film, a cam film? How you gonna get it? I would come to this film with no teeth.
It was all that
What's up with
candy.
the PodBrother? Oh, that's no teeth. We don't hear the teeth. So, how did you find this project?
Actually, I think it was from Amanda's page. She posted in the San Diego film group on Facebook, and it seemed like something I was interested in just because, you know, I moved to San Diego just recently from the Midwest, so I wanted to hit the ground running, and I actually did the right thing and met up with the right crew and the right director and producer. And I'm very happy that I was a part of something that has a lot of potential, you know. I mean, I've been a part of a lot of different groups and a lot of different cliques and a lot of different projects, and this is by far probably one of the most influential ones. I mean, there's a lot I can take from this experience. Seriously.
Well, I like how you stepped up. Oh, don't leave. I want to get you. I want to get you. I want to
Yeah,
get
you
you.
just have to
Don't
stay,
leave.
Jesse.
We got to get the
Yeah,
DP.
scoot,
We got to move your car.
scoot him in here 2 seconds. Come on, we're live.
I'm more of that.
No?
You're a DP. You're
I
a
didn't mean to
DP.
cut you off, Muggsy, but I
Oh,
think
don't worry about it. I'm used to it.
Be you. Be you.
Come on, just 2 seconds.
Just 2 seconds.
Just
Let
slide
us
in
say-
here.
Look at this, us begging.
Just slide in here.
Please.
Come on. Come on,
We're
Jess.
talking about our camera.
Jesse,
Right
you know.
now.
Yeah, come on, Jess. The man of the hour. Yeah, 20 seconds and then you can go.
Jesse's got to go
That's
move his
business.
car. We want to get ticket.
That DP.
Jess, you were the DP, man. You rocked it, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, woohoo.
What, give us, you know, real quick, your thoughts on the project and how you felt about participating as the DP.
I was very, very
Put that
glad.
up to your mouth,
I was
Sonny.
very, very glad to work on this project with Jackie and Amanda. I think it's going to come out really good, and I want to see it edited. So,
Yeah.
Gilly, who's our editor, and, he's my buddy, good friend. You better do a good job.
Yeah, it's your work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you were amazing, man. You were just like on point and very creative, and you've got a solid eye in the lens, and you got a feature.
Well, we have a very good team, so it's not just one person; it's a collective mind, it's a collective group. So.
Sweet. Well, collect your quarters and go out there and front the meeting. Get out here. We're looking forward to seeing the finished film, and
Thanks,
it's a pleasure
Jesse.
working, and we'll see you on some more projects.
Yeah.
Jess, our DP, who is just awesome.
And give you a couple hundred.
All right, Muggsy, come back in here real quick, and I want you to finish what you're saying, and then we're gonna bring in our rest of our cute group,
Some
a
of
couple of
our
actors, and
Yeah.
our Elvis Roy Orbison hybrid.
You see me
Roy
walking in
Vis
front of
is
the
his
camera
name.
right there?
So I want to give you big props, Muggsy, because you know
Ah, appreciate
my
it.
assistant didn't step in. You came up and said, you know, if you need some help, I you know, I'll help you out. And you were rock solid doing boom and taking pictures.
Booming.
And just
Hear
running
that?
around, gripping, doing all
Booming.
kinds of stuff. You're a
Big
team
boom
player,
stick.
man. I want to have you as a regular on my podcast because I'm launching the, you know, DJ PodBrother podcast, and we're just going to highlight different DJs around the country.
Yeah.
I want you to co-host that with me.
Is it just because he's doing all this thing, like waka waka waka? I mean, he's over there like, yeah, like, he's got the swag over there.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm no stranger.
He's been around the corner 1 or 2 times, is what he's trying to say, people.
Right.
Too funny.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think the show is going to be about educating people about what EDM is about and, you know, the history of it.
Yeah, definitely. I
And
think everybody needs to hear it too. I think it'll be very influential to everybody out there that doesn't really know what's going on with the music and just listens to the radio and whatnot. So.
You know, it's a bummer that the film is a period piece in the 50s and there's no DJs.
No
and so there's no opportunity to put like your style of music in it. But
What's my style of music?
Can you do a little bit of Patsy Cline?
I know a little bit of all my exes live in Texas. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm looking forward to working with you, and we're gonna have fun, you know, pumping this film up
Yeah,
on
definitely,
social
definitely.
media. This goes right up into my archive, so I'm gonna send out links to everybody.
Awesome,
So who missed
awesome.
it live? 'Cause
Shout
you
out
got-
to Toledo, shout out to Detroit, everybody in the Midwest. You know, I'm out here in Cali getting it.
He's out here doing it. He's out here doing it. You know he's gonna make it when he makes a pit stop on the PodBrother show.
Yep.
And then he did like some serious crewing on the side of Peaches and Honey.
Serious.
While you guys out there like, you know, doing screwdrivers and hammers, he's here, you know, doing music and working on some awesome Oscar and Cannes movies. So
Thank you so much.
there you go. So I know you want to be Muggsy right now.
So up on deck, we're going to have Morgan, which played Honey.
Yep. But before, I know you have to go.
No, you're all good.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll
go,
keep
let's
the
go.
main
I'm just
people up here, and then
We'll
we'll just siphon.
We'll siphon this one out of here.
This
A siphon? You can tell
is live, by the
You
way.
can tell he's from Detroit
Yeah.
because he's having some gas siphoning flashbacks.
Oh.
We're just gonna go over here and siphon this Buick so we can go to the mall, buy some music.
Catch y'all in a minute.
All right, Muggsy, thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Honey and Peaches.
Back together again.
Back together again.
Hello.
So introduce yourself to our
Hello, everyone. Where am I looking? I'm looking up
Looking
there.
at that
Yeah.
camera.
Wherever you want.
Hello. My name is Morgan Carberry, and I was fortunate enough to play Honey in the film. And she's Peach's best friend and partner in crime, which you will find out more about when you see it.
And you did a bang up job. You guys
Thank you.
totally like had that cool like, you know, Thelma and Louise kind of chemistry going on up in there.
Which, considering we met for the first time, what, a week ago,
Mhm.
was pretty good.
It was a
but,
long,
you know,
long coffee.
It was a long coffee. It was just kind of, we sat for 2.5 hours and exchanged life stories, and sometimes that's what you need to do as an actor, is just get to know who someone is in real life, and then you carry that connection with you on camera. And so I was really grateful that Amanda kind of had that approach to things, and I think we connect in real life on a lot of levels in terms of our philosophy, our way of working. And I thought that from right away when I saw the ad for this film, even before I'd ever met either of you wonderful ladies. I just thought these are women who have the same approach to life that I do, and these are people that I want to work with. So I was right.
It was really good. And you were like cute and charming and funny. And
But it's all acting, you know. I have to work really hard.
you had some scene stealers in there, man. You were like had some pretty candid, cool shots.
Yeah, it was really fun to kind of watch all of that come to life over the past few days, because the script was, you know, so well written, just little bits here and there, so much to cram into this 10-minute film, so much storytelling to do, and it was just really great to, once we got costumes and everything and the period set, to just kind of allow all of that to come to life and see how those characters developed over such a short time. It was really fun.
Wow, cool stuff. Big plans for you in the future? You got anything around the horizon? Or?
Yeah, well, I finished my first feature film last year, so I think that's due for release sometime at the end of this year. That's called The Daniel Connection, so keep an eye out for that. I'm also a singer, so maybe Muggsy and I can make some music together sometime. You never know. I've actually I grew up in San Diego where we're shooting, so this is the first film I've done back actually in the U.S. I've been living in the UK, mostly in Scotland, for the past 10 years. So I've only been back in town about 6 weeks, and to hook up with these two ladies so quickly and get to play a lead role in such a fantastic project, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better sort of debut back in the States, so I'm looking forward to many more.
Wow, awesome. And you got to come to Cannes with us. I'd like to take like an army there.
Hey, I lived in the south of France for a year. I can be your translator. Like, we'll get it all sorted out.
Oh,
She's paying, apparently.
I'm there.
sweet. All right, well, thanks for stopping
No
by.
problem.
And
We
we
got
are,
the
Oh,
last,
here we've got
victim.
Roivus.
Ooh.
Roivus. Oh, it's not sunny in here. Come on, Roivus.
I know it's not sunny, but since I have so many personalities, we get one. I'm kidding. Honestly, I am
He wears a lot of
virgin at
hats.
this.
He wears a lot of hats. He's schizophrenic.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
crazy.
Need a
I'm
bipolar
crazy.
there.
That's actually how I didn't introduce myself. I'm crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for questions because then I can just go on.
First of all, how'd you find the project?
You know, I was racking my brain, and because I saw you asking everyone else the same question, I was like, I saw an ad looking for people, and I first actually saw some audition information, and I saw that I didn't really fit any of those characters. But as I continued to read it on, they were looking for help behind the scenes, you know, PA, stuff like that, and I'm always looking for experience, and it's all new to me, so I've only been doing it for about a year and a half, and I was like, I came on to push a broom, you know, get Jackie some coffee, you know, rub Amanda's shoulders, you know, whatever. I got to do to calm down.
You missed that.
Now you
Oh,
never
no.
got shoulders.
Oh, shoot.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
right.
Yeah, come on.
And and then it kind of grew into a lot.
Nice. Yeah. By the time it was over, you had like everything. You were utility, you were PA, you were actor.
Crowd
You were
control.
crowd control, stand in.
I even did Boom for
You did Boom.
Boom and Toothless, I don't know, whatever.
Car mover.
Car
Mandela.
mover. I mean,
We had you busy.
I was very busy. And actually, I'm even providing music for
Yes,
films,
that's
so
right.
really,
Our composer.
I'm a composer.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And honestly, these ladies are amazing. You know, I've only been doing a year and a half, and I've been fortunate that I've actually had projects in films that I've been on and due out, and this by far surpasses all the experiences I've had. And you know, they have together. I mean, this is when they talk about Oscar quality. Well, the quality starts actually with the two put together. So I'm very happy and proud to be part of it and grateful.
Well, it's a treat to have you, man.
Yeah.
I like your attitude, your personality. It's always like keeping people like uplifted and in a good mood, and you know,
Always.
that's,
Thank you.
you create a culture on set. You know, starts at the top, trickles down, and it was nice that it trickled down through you into the rest of us, and it was a treat working with you, man.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the ladies put a really good team together. I mean, you know, everyone kind of had the same attitude. You know, I think everyone came together, and then, you know, some of us
We
a
were
little more
very
crazy than the
fortunate.
others.
Now, whose idea was to put Elvis and Roy Orbison into
Oh,
one character?
wow. You know, I'll tell you what. I think this.
It was his idea.
Honestly, this whole involvement has just been honestly free flowing. Just just let what. I mean, that's how I like to work. Just what comes out. You know, I think I told Jackie when she interviewed me and asked me questions that I kind of equate everything to like a nice cocktail. You know, you put too much sour in your margarita, it is not a good margarita. You know, you need a little bit of everything. And she put a great cocktail together. And so it was a little stronger, but we needed to be, you know, diluted by others, and as a group we made this amazing drink. So yeah, I maybe I didn't answer your question, but
Well, you know, you answered it good enough.
oh, thank you. I am a virgin. This isn't new, so.
That's all right.
God, we've taken a few virginities tonight.
Uh,
Just saying.
We took her directorial review.
Exactly.
Yes.
So amazing.
We de-virginized her.
Yes.
Exactly.
So cool, man. So we're looking forward to hearing like the music that you put together.
I'm looking forward to doing it. I mean, I was really inspired.
Put that up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, honestly, it's been, like, as I mentioned, easy to work with these two. Jackie, of course. I just notes. It communicates exactly what I need to for my mind to throw out what I do. And I'm looking forward to jumping into the 50s style kind of music and genre to decorate this amazing film.
Where can we find you on the web?
On the web, well, you can check my IMDb page at, should I get my address?
Yeah.
Yeah.
imdb.me/Anthony De La Cruz, who is who I am, by the way. And there's some information there, and my credit list begins to grow as it continues to grow. And actually, there's a few more films that you might be able to catch me in that will come out hopefully sometime this year. It's already been a while, but that back end stuff takes a little while.
Nice. We'll keep it rolling, man. We got your back, and we're gonna bring in. Oh, well, come on, man. We gotta get the cop in.
I'm gonna hand it on to
Let's
the
have
guy.
the cop. We need the copy.
This
here.
guy.
Come on,
To the,
Steve.
Oh, he's
Yes.
smooth.
Come on,
He's the
smooth
cop.
it.
Come on,
He's
Steve.
ready
Incredible.
to be delighted.
Get in here.
Thank
There we go.
So I don't know if you can see in the camera here, it says colored in white.
Yeah, and I'm in the coloured section.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
I'm the whitest
Right
coloured person you've ever seen.
One of the characters in the script is Mrs. Kimbrough, and when she came and got introduced, they were like, "Oh, this is Mrs. Kimbrough," and I thought it was his wife. Because I didn't remember
What, just
that.
because she was black?
And I'm like, wow, this is like totally
Wow.
sign right there. I'm like, oh, sure.
I know people will come up to me, your wife is here. I'm like,
Yeah.
when I get married. And my name is Kimbrough.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a honeymoon.
Or consummated the bloody wedding.
Yeah. Well, when I found out about the character, I thought it was cool.
Did you find out whether you two are related?
I don't think we are. I don't think we are. But
Which is because they have the same last name.
well, my family, my Kimbroughs came up through Mississippi, and the Kimbrough in the story is from California. But I don't know if Kimbrough like detoured from Chicago to California. I should probably.
That's your homework.
I
I'll
should-
ask you again next week.
I will. I'm gonna look it up. I plan on looking it up actually.
Well, good on you, Steve, for putting those two together and coming up with the wrong answer.
It's like, how racist am I?
But in a
About
cool
the
way.
But it was a
Motion
1950s flick, so it was okay. It was okay.
So you did an amazing job. How did
Thank
you find the project, or how did they find you? Because you're incredible
I met-
talent. You're extremely professional. You
Thank you.
are just on cue every time. You're a collaborative, and you pay attention, and you
What'd you
are.
On cue.
And he's funny. He's funny. I mean, I like how you were, like just trying to stay consistent with just the little details to make sure that everything was on point, and I was impressed with that.
Well, thank you. I found out the project. Amanda and I took an acting class, so I met her a long time ago. And she posted on Facebook that she was casting for a film, and I was like, it's whack that you come to San Diego, and I had to find about it on Facebook. So I apply. I send an email to like the official thing, and then she texts me, and she's like, this isn't paid, right? And I was like, yeah, I just want to work, because like I make my living doing this, but I'm like, I just want to work as much as possible. And then
Which is a true artist right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not getting paid for this, but it's, a lot of us aren't. We're all working for free, and I think it's just being able to collaborate and come up with something that, is bigger than us, that we can all contribute to and then be proud of that we made. So I was really happy to do that, and then I've been watching her on Facebook, and I think like out of all the people from our class, she's probably one of the most successful, and she's traveled all around the world, worked with big stars, worked on big projects, and I was like, I have to grab the coattails on this one and get on board.
Nice.
So, and then it was great because I got to meet Jackie, and we had a nice call, a couple hours on the phone actually. So it was really cool because usually with short films, especially low budget stuff, you don't get a chance to collaborate. You just show up on set, they expect you to be able to do your stuff, and then you go home. So it was great that she was really concerned about like what the actor thought about the script and what you could bring to it. So it was a nice collaboration, and I was glad that I got a chance to be a part of it. So
Yeah, it was great to have you on the team and the
thank
cast,
you.
and
Yeah.
you were
You gave us a lot.
very, very good.
Done a
Impressive.
lot
I
of
got to kill
homework.
somebody, so it's cool.
And you got
And you
shot.
got shot.
And I got shot. That was a grade. It was like,
I was just
like a
great.
man thing. Like, oh, it was okay.
I'm cool.
Nice. What's next for you?
Right now, I got another short film I'm shooting at the end of the month, playing an Irish cop, another cop. I've been booking a lot of cop roles recently. And then this winter, I'm doing the Nutcracker. It's an adapted version, so it's not the opera musical. It's more of a play. So.
Why don't you plug PodBrothers while you're here? Because we know this is you're passionate and close.
Yeah,
to it. If you can.
I'm also a producer, and PodBrothersWebSeries.com. We have submitted to a bunch of festivals. We've won a couple of festivals on the circuit, and in November we're going to launch it online. So it'll be the first 3 episodes, and we shot that last year. And, it's just been a great collaboration. Jamie Nieto is my business partner. He's a star of the series. It's kind of like Breaking Bad meets The Wire. Would be
and he'd be sitting on this side of the sign, just by the way.
And Jamie Nieto
He's on this side.
Jamie Nieto, yeah, he's the colored
He's
side.
on the colored section.
I feel like when I work on that project, because it's an ethnic show, that I'm like Jim Carrey with Living Color. I'm like black owned. So like I'm one of the only white guys that involved in the project, because even the other producer he's Hispanic, so it's like they have to have the token white guy for the project. But no, it's great. He's a 2-time Olympian. He's just a competitor, and it's really great to collaborate with people who like set the bar higher than what you expect. So PodBrothersWebSeries.com. Check it out in November.
It's actually very good. I've seen a couple of episodes.
Very good. Cool. All right. Carrie Prince.
Carrie Prince, come on.
Woohoo!
All right. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Don't leave me hanging.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Huh? Ooh, look at the camera. It's right there.
And we won't charge you any extra for that.
Here's the thing. This is a skirt, so there's shorts underneath.
Oh,
I'm not classy.
Oh, don't take it away from him. Jeez, you like this.
A skirt. A skirt.
I don't know. This is America, not New Zealand or Australia.
See here, I thought there was a chance I'd get a wink. You wink at me once I.
You nearly hit an iPhone. Oh, the camera! You don't do that.
How are
You
you?
just get my knee now.
You're adorable, by the way.
Thank you.
You are
I think I should say adorable.
adorable. So, you were like a real treat to work with, keeping it all together. I mean,
Well, thanks.
your job.
She was the show
Probably.
saver. Come on.
Is one of the hardest jobs on film projects, because you're like, I like to call you like the wrangler. You're like the herding of cats.
I know. It helps
That's
when I'm
what
tall
we
and
are.
voice. Yeah.
The actors and the crew and the director and the producer. Everybody's like, it's like herding cats, and you're good.
Thanks. Thank you.
How did you find the project? What's your
No.
company nomination?
I go way back with Amanda Dowd. We met in a class a long time ago.
And me.
And Steve.
She's my friend.
And Jamie.
No. Yeah, I go back with a lot of them. But we're talking about Amanda right now.
It's all about me.
It's all about Amanda. No, we just became fast friends, and so we both moved to LA in the same year, I think, and we live very close to each other. We did our first project ever in LA.
We did.
And it was very similar to this, where we thought we want to do something where we're totally in control. We wrote it in, I think, 2 days, and we got a team together and shot it in a couple weeks, and it was such a positive experience. Like what you were saying before, she keeps positivity, and every problem was solved within such a short amount of time and with such positivity that it was really easy. So I've never hesitated when she's producing something or doing something to either help promote or jump on board, or just tell her you're awesome and keep going, and I want to work with you forever. That's how. She got me when I was out of state, and I was just promoting it on Facebook, and then she goes, hey, you should work on this. And I just happened to be in San Diego at the same time, so it worked out.
It all worked out.
Yeah.
For the best.
For the very best.
Now you do some podcasting yourself. You got your own
I do.
little radio.
I do. It's been on hiatus.
Tell us about that. Like, tell us where where you come from in the world of podcasting and where you're looking to go.
Where I come from.
I think I can wedge a spot for you on the PodBrother show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what
I know
I'm
somebody.
talking about.
Well, what happened was I got bored one year, and I thought, I came across an ad that said, do you want to be a radio host? And I thought, yeah, I do. So I had a really small radio show on a mostly internet radio station in Los Angeles, in a very not fun part of Los Angeles. And I did that, sort of just practicing for a year, and it's called Carry the Conversation, and then we turned that into a sort of blog website
all-around thing, and I sort of got my people that I liked the best as co-hosts, and so it's been on hiatus since I've been gone, but we want to come back and start doing sort of roundtable discussions and interviews focused on controversial issues that we can talk about with level heads. So it's called Let's Get Uncomfortable. Basically, is the podcast. Yeah, we like to talk about things that maybe are kind of hard to talk about, but in a way that is normal and lovely and intelligent, and not filled with sort of the extreme fighting and viewpoints that maybe you see in politics or some of the issues going on. I like gathering young people to talk about things in rational ways.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I think we could have some very provocative.
I'm into it. Let's do it.
discussion.
Oh, she
is
is into it.
I'm so into it.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in. We're gonna
You're
talk.
in.
We're gonna
And the
Bring
audience
on,
is
baby.
your witness to that. She's in.
You don't even know what you're in.
Carrie, the conversation is in.
I know. I'm trying really hard to cross my lips.
No, give them something to talk about. They'll get more hits.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this podcast.
I did try to distract Steve earlier today. He was making nonsense things through the windows. Did you catch that? No. Yeah, it's different when a boy does it through the window than when a girl does it through the window.
Well, I don't know. Shall we
found out.
try? There's
No.
an audience out there. Very cool.
Well, I'm looking forward to having you more on the PodBrother show.
I'm into it.
You know, and I'd really like to develop maybe some segments or something that you'd like to do on the platform that I have, because
Absolutely.
I've got the platform, as you can see.
I'm a yes girl. If we make it happen, I will show up. Amanda knows this. I follow through.
Yeah, she does.
It's
Yeah, she never, ever, ever, ever leaves you hanging, like Steve did.
oh.
Just saying.
No, I
came back from the
hang.
kids'
You did come back.
I came back.
I just hang.
Wow, too much information. Moving right along now.
So I lost myself here.
Wow.
So where can we find you on the web? Where can we find you?
www.carrytheconversation.com, and there's a Facebook page, and I'm on iTunes and SoundCloud, and it's very easy. You can Google Carrie Prince or Carry the Conversation, and it's everywhere. But like I said, there's not a whole lot of new material aside from me sharing. I had a small Tumblr blog when I was in Louisiana for my last job, where I just took pretty pictures and talked about the culture there, because Baton Rouge was a very particular place, so I thought it was kind of fun. But other than that little Tumblr blog, I haven't done a whole lot of shows or anything like that. I have a few fun little things I've been doing lately, but nothing has been aired yet.
Well, cool. I'm looking forward to following you.
Yeah.
And having you back on and having some serious dialogue just about uncomfortable stuff.
I like it. I'm a talker.
And to do it. And to do
She's a
it.
yes girl
And
and
to do
talker.
it.
I like
Yes girl
that.
and talker.
I like that.
Do what Jackie says.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to meet Jackie, though.
Jackie is a jewel. She's awesome.
The only problem is she's a Kiwi.
Oh.
But
I just had to get it in there.
I don't have an issue with Kiwis.
Because she doesn't have
Because my
a
oldest
microphone.
My oldest sister has lived in New Zealand since she was 18, so I have a deep, profound love for Kiwis. We had kakariki birds forever growing up.
Can you? And you actually do a really good Kiwi accent. So
Sometimes.
So why we gotta all be like,
Good day, mate.
what?
You don't have to, but your A's are like way back.
see.
Yes.
That's really good.
The A's are the only thing I'm going to do for you, so.
I can't even do the A's in the Kiwi accent.
No, my sister has an accent now, so we hear it all the time. Yeah. I like it.
What's her accent?
Kiwi. Although they know she's American when they hear her. She says she's not, fully integrated with her accent yet. And when she speaks to me, her sister who sounds like her and kind of looks like her, she slips back into her American ways. Yes, you do, Julie. Sometimes.
Sometimes you do that, Julie.
Yeah, sometimes you do,
Your
Julie.
sister calling you out on the
We don't even know
PodBrother
who
show.
she is, but she does.
No, my sisters are great, P.S. One of them helped a little bit on this film before we even started. She was
Yes, she
helping
did.
plan things and donated a little bit, so thank you, Christy.
She did donated a lot of it, Christy.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. It's all the family.
Well, we're gonna shut this down.
No, you're not.
because
You're gonna
we,
interview me.
you know, this was a real good talk.
You're going to interview me.
I'm gonna introduce.
No, you're not.
Dang. She's so demanding.
Hey,
Just
no,
because
I
it's
just-
her film.
Firecracker over there.
No, it's our film.
You didn't let me finish it. You didn't let me finish what I was gonna say. You just
Closing
jumped
it
all
to-
over my lines.
Because I wanted to like personally thank the EPs on this.
You'll get your chance, Cupcakes. Slow down. Pump the brakes for a
Cupcakes,
minute.
no,
Let
I'm
the pod
bitches.
brother, like I was saying, before we get out of here, I'm gonna give Amanda a chance to tie this up, close this up. But I want to just thank everybody for coming down, and
Thank you,
And I wanna
every
thank
one of you guys,
Jackie.
and all you guys
Thank you for
out there.
everything.
Let's give Jackie the
Yeah,
microphone.
give it back to the director.
Yeah, because it was a real treat. I'm honored that we were on your first directorial debut.
Yeah,
It's
my
a real
privilege
treat.
to have
It
you.
was
Yeah,
awesome to be a fly on the wall and see what you think.
it's been a blessing, and yeah.
You look like you've been directing for years. I would never have guessed it was your first time.
We have a saying, fake it till you make it.
You know,
That's why we didn't mention anything, see? Because we knew she'd pull it off.
Well, sometimes that's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
This is my first podcast tonight.
Woohoo! Liar! It's a lot of expensive equipment here for your first podcast,
Well,
eh?
it fell off a truck.
Oh, of course it did. Yes, it's all done.
That's right. So, before we get out of here, Amanda, can you just like wrap it up for us on your thoughts on how the film went, the cast and crew, anybody that you want to thank? I know you guys did a crowdfund.
Yes, we
and
did.
you
Yeah.
had some, because we were autographing some of the posters and we autographed some of the scripts
Correct.
for some of the
For
contributors.
the biggest donations.
So tell us a little bit about that before we get out of here, and like your final thoughts on the film and your ambitions, where you want to see it, what you want to do.
Where I want to see it is where Jackie wants to see it. You know, this is a collaboration between Jackie and I, so first and foremost. So we have a vision together. And so I want to see it at Cannes, and I look forward to going back to Cannes again next year as I did this year. But I did want to say, before I do forget, is a big thank you to Genevieve Martin, who is our EP on the film, who was one of our biggest contributions to the campaign. People like this, they start the ball rolling, because I think she was one of the first to drop into the campaign, and it was actually a very sizable amount of money, as was everyone else's donations. But Genevieve really got the ball rolling for us. So I just really wanted to put a big shout out for Genevieve out there, who is now our EP. What else can I say? Look, I couldn't have been happier and prouder on a collaboration that came together so quickly, so quickly, and we literally just hit the ground running. And I can't even believe that there was not one glitch within the 3 days, because everyone knows within films that there's always something's going to happen, or the first day is the undoing of something, and you just have to pick up time. But we hit mark. We wrapped early on the first day as well, and they were big days, pulling all these. How many scenes were we doing a day? Well, it was actually more how many shots we were doing today. How many shots did we do today on the last day? It was,
I don't know.
I don't know what
Yvonne's not here.
Well,
85 over 3 days.
85 shots over 3 days for short film was incredible, and we got in before time, before we had even thought we were going to cut, and that was the biggest thing for us. So anyone that knows producing films or short films or web series or anything, if you can come in, time is money, money is time, it's the film industry. If you can do that, then that's your biggest objective there, is to save money and get it in the can, because we didn't have a day either side to actually do pick-up shots. So we didn't have the luxury of going, okay, well, it doesn't really matter if we don't do it in the 3 days, we've got day 4 to do it. We did not have that done, so that wasn't even an opportunity. So I couldn't be more prouder of a project that I've done in such a short amount of time, and what we pulled together. And Jackie was just an absolute jewel to work with. Being a first-time director, very new to the industry, but came in like a true professional and knew what she was doing, and if she didn't, she did her homework on it. You know, she was asking me for direction books and, you know, is there a class I can do, is there's this, and, you know, and she was coming with questions every week, you know, you've done this before, Amanda, am I going in the right direction? And so when you're working with someone like that, I mean, it's very hard to fall flat on your face. So,
Nice.
so this is just another little project that I thought in between times of having my other 3 projects that I'm going crazy on with my feature films with my producer Pam Collis in Australia. I'll give you a shout out for our, Pam's an incredible woman. I have 2 features that are optioned off to her, so that's what I'm busy in between doing these short films, getting budget. And so we're working hard towards that so we can go back to Cannes next year with those features as well. So
I was very impressed with working with you because you very serious, very professional, but you like walking around cracking jokes and just making people have fun and keeping it light. But then as soon as it's like, okay, action, you're like, it's like, well, she just cracking joke a second ago and she's crying in the scene now. What the hell? It's like, wow, that's pretty damn good.
Life is too short to be too serious. Everyone that knows me on that level knows that I love to laugh. And what have we got to be sad and miserable for in our lives? Considering what's going on around the world on a daily basis that we do not have to deal with. So I get to wake up and take another breath and put my feet on the ground. That's something to be bloody happy for. That's all I can say to that.
Well, you bring it to the set every day. You live it, you walk it, you talk it, and it's a beautiful thing.
You know my daddy, he's such a chauvinist pig. You know what I said to him last night?
What'd you say to him last night?
I said, Daddy, no woman gets an orgasm shining the kitchen floor.
Words to the wise.
I think
That's my favorite
Words
line
to the
of
wise.
the film. I just give you a little bit of a taste. I said, Daddy. Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes,
thank you. Look, to Kimbrough, without you, we can't do this. And Jackie, I know, is sitting there nodding. It's a collaborative effort. The whole team was incredible. Every single one. I think Jackie and I actually really have to be proud of ourselves for what happened. So.
And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my home country, New Zealand, my hometown Christchurch, and all of the fabulous people that came on board with our Indiegogo campaign from New Zealand. Much love to you. Thank you for helping make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you have it. And this is the PodBrother. This is the wrap of A Side of Peaches and Honey. You've seen it, you've heard it. We are starting the buzz right now for Cannes, for Oscars, for film festivals, for any and everything. We want you to support everything that we're doing with the film. So if you see any social media or anything that's happening, a snail mail letter or a postcard or anything from us, somebody knock on your door and be like, hey, Side of Peaches and Honey. You better open the door. I see you in there. Buy a ticket. Don't make me. I'm going to use you. I'm going to use a line from a movie. I'm going to come in there and I'm going to wax you on the floor until you have an orgasm. No, wait a minute. That wasn't the line. Something to do with waxing the floor, or cleaning the floor, and getting an orgasm. Shining floors an orgasm. You better buy a ticket for Peaches and Honey. Because I'm the PodBrother and I'm going to be here all week trying to polymerize. And this has been fun. Oh, did we thank the Edgewater?
Oh, what do we?
Shout out.
Shout out. Yes.
We got
If you're ever
shout
in
out.
San Diego, down at Seaport Village, you have to come to the Edgewater Grill. They are incredible. That's where the whole film was shot. They have been tremendous, from catering, just everything, food, anything that we
Food
missed,
was
they
awesome.
picked it up. Oh, yeah. I mean, Shane Collins.
Shane Collins.
Shane
Come on
Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Shane Collins.
That big fly, see? He got you.
Even the flies want to talk about cancer.
When we didn't even, that comes with, the location. But yeah, thank you so much to the Edgewater Grill and Deb, the manager here, for actually making this happen. So if it wasn't for Deb giving us the thumbs
Thank
up,
you,
we wouldn't
Deb.
be here. So thank you, Deb.
Thank you.
All right, well, there you have it. Come on, we got the rest of it. Come on, slide
Come
in.
on in.
Come on in. You
Come
got
on,
the
Ramsey
family.
Malone.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Thanks, Australia, for all your support, always, forever.
Look for
I miss
Reuters.
Yeah.
USA.
Coming next.
USA.
What's the
I
mission
mean,
use?
USA.
What
This is my
city?
home now.
All right, guys, on behalf of A Side of Peaches and Honey, I'm the PodBrother. This is my family, Amanda, Jackie, Carrie, everybody. Thank you very much. We're out of here. Stay tuned for the next time we go live on YouTube. And YouTube, thanks for finally going live. I knew you guys were going to be going live here like 4 years ago in Canada. I heard the buzz, and now you're here right now. So you can go. This is what happens. This is what happens when you do what you do, so we can do what we do. On the PodBrother, peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.